Good morning. Today I'm here with Brian Strickland. He is the owner of Big Dog Little Dog, and we're in Denison, Texas. And Brian's going to tell us all about his business, how long he's been here, all those kind of things. And I'm really excited to visit.
I'm excited you're here. Thank you very much for doing this for us. Appreciate it.
Of course. So, Big Dog Little Dog is a dog grooming
Yep,
service.
dog grooming and boarding, full service.
Okay.
So we do, in Denison, Texas, we do all grooming.
Okay.
And then in Sherman, we do grooming and boarding and doggy daycare.
Oh, wow.
So,
I
sure
didn't
enough.
realize that. That is amazing.
Yeah, we've expanded. We've been here. We've been in the business since 2014, and this business has been established since year 2000. So, my wife and I purchased this in 2014. She worked for John Lamb for 3 years prior to us buying it. So he was the previous owner, and he done a great job with the business.
Yeah.
We just built on it from there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, when I ask people, where do you take your dog? 99% of the time they'll tell me Big Dog Little Dog. Yeah.
We're really proud of the reputation that we've built. For sure.
Yeah.
We are.
So, since we're on the subject of daycare and boarding, so how does doggy daycare work for your Big Dog Little Dog?
Okay, so we have a dedicated area at the shop that is like fenced off, and it's fun little toys and activities for the dogs to do. And we have dedicated employees just for that area. And that way the pup gets the full attention it deserves at the time. So that way it's better for dogs, especially if like certain dogs don't want to have separation anxiety or have issues with the socializing with the dogs. It just makes it a better experience. That way, if you take your dog to the park or go to the store, you know what you're going to expect and you get your dog with other dogs.
Yeah.
So it's really a really good thing.
So do you have a way to separate like bigger dogs or more aggressive dogs?
Yes, ma'am. We pay a lot of attention to that. It's super important. You can't have anything. Simple playtime can turn into a not a playtime pretty fast. So we do check that, get married to make sure that the big dogs are something.
About doggy daycare, do most people bring their dog every day or just a few days a week, or how does that work?
Some people do, some people don't. It depends on their schedule and how much interaction they want the dog to have with other dogs. So some people's schedule, they like for them to come every single day.
Yeah.
That way they have something to do when they're working. And the dog's not sitting at home waiting for the owner to come back. So, but it's really 100% of that.
Okay. But sometimes just to socialize.
Absolutely, for sure.
That sounds like fun, and I can find out about that on your website.
You can. You can go to Google and then type Big Dog Little Dog in Sherman, Texas, and then go to their website and we'll have all the information.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and then you said you also have boarding there.
Correct.
So daily, weekly.
As long as you need it, yes.
And for big dogs and for little dogs?
Big dogs and little dogs, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are they in a run then, like or a crate or?
So there's no crates. It's all it's an old medical building. So it's office suites for each dog. So you have a family, you can all be in one suite.
Right.
And then we have some separate, bigger kennels, not crates, big kennels for separation. So.
That is cool. That is really cool. Well, that's nice to know. I did not know those things about Big Dog Little Dog. So as far as grooming, tell me a little bit about how long you've been doing this and what you did before.
Sure, yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
So my wife coached me into this position because I was in construction for 14 years. I was in DC. I was in Dallas for work every day, all day. I was never home.
Right.
We had our first child, Adeline, and she was born with special needs, Down syndrome. And I was never with her, at all. And my wife was currently running Denison. Now she's in Sherman, but was currently running Denison location. And it was too much, and this was a lot for her to handle as well, just her. So we made a giant change, and I decided to come up here, and it's been the best thing ever.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You knew your family.
Yes.
Able to be near you. Do you just have the one child?
I have two. I have Adeline, she's turned 7 on the 7th. And then Raylan, he's 4. So 4 and 7.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, okay, and what do you, I don't even know, what do people have to do to be trained to be groomers?
First thing you want to make sure is that you have a ton of patience, because
Good job.
patience is key. You have to be bullheaded and calm, because these babies, these dogs, they deserve the best out of you. I mean, honestly, because they're our clients. I mean, you guys pay for your babies to get groomed,
Right.
but our clients are the dogs, right?
Yeah.
And we want them to have the best experience that they can groomer. So sometimes dogs think it's scary, you know,
Uh-huh.
misplace it for the vet. We're not the vet.
Right.
That's why we don't poke and prod. So to be a groomer, I mean, really, you can work up from the bottom. Like you can start bathing and then get your hands wet, not
Right.
wet, right? Get your hands wet, and then
Right.
you can get them to know the dogs, and then work up from there and then start training. So
Okay.
it does in Texas, you're not required to have a license.
Okay.
So anybody can train to be a groomer.
Okay, that is awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, awesome to know. So, how many groomers do you have at this location?
In Denison, we currently have 6 groomers and 2 babies. So and 7 when we kind of do.
Right, right.
7 and 2. So 7
Okay.
here and then. And Sherman, we currently have 4 groomers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you have all the dogs come at the same time, basically?
So we do drop off time is in the morning, that we get everybody here, get them in the crates, get them ready to be made, and then ready to be groomed. So yeah, we do drop off in the mornings between 7:30 and 10:30, and we do work first in, first out. So
Oh,
it can
okay.
be kind of crazy here first thing in the morning.
Right.
People want to get the dogs out early. We do start testing as soon as the babies are done. So
Okay.
and with the number of staff that we have, it's a pretty quick process.
Yeah, yeah. I can see them. You can't see them, but I can see them, and they're working away, and these dogs come out beautiful.
And everybody's calm and relaxed in here. That's
Yes.
the best thing about this shop. That's what
Yeah.
we really try to do for these dogs. They deserve it. I mean, older dogs, younger dogs, every dog deserves a good grip.
Yeah.
Quality, for sure.
Well, my dog particularly, he doesn't get groomed very often, but when I do, it's like he is going to bed. He flattens himself down on the floor, doesn't want to move, but you say he's good, so.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
So I'll trust you.
It doesn't like you to leave him, but then he gets okay.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
it is.
That's what it is,
He's
yeah.
fine after he's here. So.
Like a little toddler. or something.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Okay, I mean, he's well behaved at home, but you know,
Oh
you
yeah.
never know.
Nope.
So, well, that's cool. Well, I see we're in front of this big Best of Texoma 2020. You have another one over there on the wall that's smaller,
Yep, that's 22.
2022.
Yep, and we've been undefeated since they started doing it.
Have
So,
you really?
yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that goes to mean that you have good word of mouth, you know. People that might not know you
Right.
give you a good word because their friends tell
Yes,
them.
yes.
This is
Absolutely.
the
We
best.
pride ourselves on the word of mouth. It's
Yeah.
done us very well. And we're happy to do it for all of it, for sure.
Well, anything else I've missed asking you about?
Oh, you've done a great job. Great job. I wish I could say more about it, but we're very passionate about what we do. Love the animals. Is really proud of where we are.
Uh-huh. Well, I love the way that your facility is set up. You know, bring them in, take the information, you call me or text me when it's
Sure.
done. And, you know, you feel like it's a good, nice facility.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody's friendly. When I've been to other places in the past with other dogs, you know, I walk in, I'm like, whoa, what is this?
Kind of chaotic and
Yeah.
When you start blocking times, it makes it more chaotic because you put your groomers in a position too, like where they have to have a dog out by a certain time.
Okay,
We don't do that. That's why we, first come, first serve, first in, first out.
Yeah.
That way, because you never, and I'll teach you, you never know how a dog's going to act. One dog might be a little require more attention than what I gave the groomer on paper, right? So instead of running around like crazy, just trying to rush this thing through, you're going to go.
Right. So I wasn't sure if you had like a morning session and then an afternoon session, or you just
Just all morning, and
morning.
I mean, and sometimes it takes till the end of the day, depending on the size of the dog.
Yeah. Well, when I was getting out of my car, a lady walked up to me and she was like, "I'm glad I'm not the only person that's late." So I just laughed and like, "Oh yeah." But she walked out without her dog, so
Tucker's been coming a very long time.
Okay.
If it was any later, I would have had to politely
Right,
ask
so
her to
another
reschedule.
day.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, I just want to say thank you so much. I've learned a lot about your business today, and I hope other people have too. I can highly recommend you, and a lot of my friends and family can too.
Awesome.
And well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing this again. I really appreciate it. It's been an awesome experience. Thank you.
All right.